Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the Beko Aquatech. I've got a half load of everyday stuff to wash. I'm going to do this on cottons with fast. Just means if it extends the time it won't go up to 3 hours. Detergent's going to be some miele ultraphase detergent. Ultraphase 2 goes in later on. So it does, and I'm going to use this fabric softener. Don't need to put in too much. Let's see. Go. So I'll put in other stuff later on, so I'll go it's on 1400 start. So the ultraphase 2 goes in. Normally I do it just after the second distribution tumble in the intensive action, because you have to let it heat up a wee bit, and then once it's heated up a wee bit you can stick it in. At least that's what I do. Obviously it was in the cartridges that miele used, and I ended up, because I wasn't really using the windows on the wash on the miele, I just put the miele detergent into them bottles, so I did, and put them in that way. And so far right now I find it's the only detergent that's actually good with my skin, so that's great. I think the aerial washing powder now makes my skin break out a wee bit, so it does. Which isn't the most ideal. So a couple of things I've noticed about this one. One of the things is that the add item light is on a lot more often with this machine, so it is. On the new ones, for example, it only comes on whenever it's topping up, whereas this one, as you can see, it's on pretty much the whole time it does the saturation, which is really good. This does still have the top up limit like new ones, so it does, but that doesn't bother me too much, so it doesn't. Load sensing's pretty much like new ones too. It takes it to be a really small load for it to detect it as being half full. It does jump up most of the time, I think, so it does. I don't know whether it will with this load or not, it might not. But yeah, balancing can be a bit iffy too, so it can. But it's a great machine to have in the shed, so it is. I love it. I said it whenever I was doing the bedding videos, and I think maybe whenever I was cleaning out the Beko, the wee small one, that this and the Asco are the only machines I really use in the shed now, so they are. So like, it's really good in that way, so it is. So I actually just want to say something, and I was kind of like thinking not to. The chrome door is obviously lovely on this to look at, but it's not always the greatest because you can see my reflection in it. Those of you who watch the live story will know I do hand flap, so I do a wee bit, and the chrome door is very good at reflecting that. I was looking back on the videos I done yesterday, and you can see me in the background, like moving my t-shirt a wee bit, so you can look, you can see my hand there. Hello everyone. But yeah, like, I just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, flex is fun. Yeah, I always like look back on the videos and then sometimes you see it a wee bit in the reflection, you're just like, oh, for goodness sake. Because I'm not like type of person, I don't do it around other people, so I do contain myself. But whenever I'm on my own, it's a different story. So it is, it's just a way to get out, you know, excitement, I guess. I think I might turn this into a wee bit of a chill and chat video because I use this cycle a lot. So I do, yeah, I'm just going to do that and go on a wee bit of a ramble. So I am, yeah, we're doing chill and chat again. So, but yeah, like regarding like the hand flap and Bosch Classics done absolutely fantastic life story video. I know it's been out for a wee bit now, but if you haven't watched it, absolutely go and watch it. And one of the topics in that video was about stimming, and I never knew that there was such a thing, so I didn't until I mentioned about it. And yeah, maybe like the hand flapping, maybe it's a bit to do with stimming. Yeah, I never knew though there was such a thing. I have a doctor's appointment soon, and I'm fingers crossing. But I want to get an autism assessment done, so I do. Yep, saying about my personal life on YouTube, great. But whenever I was younger and I first went on Instagram, I said, oh, I don't care about sharing my personal life on it and all. Whenever I was bad with other people from my personal life, and yeah, clearly that hasn't changed. But I found out, like, whenever I done the life story video, I thought I had an assessment done. But it turns out the assessment thing that they done, I think it was like to get into like a special needs school or something. It wasn't like a proper like autism assessment thing. But yeah, I think I want one of them done just to like, you know, I suppose learn more about myself, because I find it hard to deal with like change and moving on and stuff. And especially like it would help me with my anxiety a lot, I think, if I just knew that little bit more about myself. But again, like things like autism, it doesn't make you a bad person at all, so it doesn't. Absolutely not. No matter what other people say, whether they think you're weird, different, bully you, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm a person who can build a washing machine, and I can't, you know. You have to look at it like that sometimes, don't you? But yeah, I'm gonna make this video like really different with the talking. So I am just about like everyday recent stuff. So like you remember in the life story video I talked about someone called Lily. Yeah, so I'm trying to move forward from that now, so it's getting in the way of my everyday life. So it is. Yeah, there was nothing went forward with friendship or anything in that sense, so it didn't. But it was just like stopping me so much, like reflecting on the past and all. And like, goodness me, it's amazing like how much life sometimes tries to like stop you from moving forward. Like I've been clearing out my room, absolutely gutting my bedroom. That's just detected a half load. Lovely, 59 minutes, great. like I said, I've been gutting my bedroom, right, so I haven't, it's about half of the things in it are cleared. I don't know myself having so much space, but like I had stuff stored, and it like talked about like people from like primary school and stuff back that was wrote whenever we were 5, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what on earth? It's like Satan knows I want to move on and fucking really doesn't want me to. Wants me to stay stuck in this mess. Like in my personal life, out of everyone who was in it, I only have one friend now, so I do. Like from school aspect. So I do, but I've been like stupid quiet lately, so I have with everyone. I should probably note I'm filming this at the end of April, because I'm sure that this will probably be out in the summer or something, whatever time this machine has its month, or maybe not, I don't know, we'll just see. But yeah, I'm filming this April 2025. I keep on getting mixed up with 24 and 23 and 22. Like, I couldn't even remember the age of that Beko behind me. But it's 16. So it's just turned 16. Because I like kept on saying, is it 14, is it 13, is it 16? It's 16. So it is. I can't believe that. 2008 was 16 years ago. Well, late 2008, it's really 17 years ago, flipping heck. I'll be 19 this year. Crazy. Goodness. Then some of my machines, of course, are older than me. But yeah, so I have like one friend from my personal life and a lot of others from the washing machine community, some really amazing friends there. But yeah, I've just been really quiet, just doing my own wee thing recently, so I haven't really been talking to anyone, I haven't really been socialising, but I have been getting outside a bit more, like even like going out on a walk and stuff. Something Brunella, school's designer, said to me recently is that there's always room for us to improve, and it's absolutely true, so it is. Always just baby steps. If you take 3 steps forward and fall 2 back, then you've still walked a step. You still took it, you still went a step forward. So you have. But yeah, like moving on, for me anyway, I just find it so hard. So I do. Like I even had like messages and stuff that I'd screenshotted a few years back, and like I'm just like, oh my goodness. Whenever I first joined the washing machine community, I screenshotted everything and anything that I didn't agree with. I don't know why, I was just a dick back then. So I was. And then like you go through stuff now, and then like I've definitely done stuff where I've like deleted more and more. So I have like even like a few years back I did, or at least of all I did, and then it somehow just manages its way to come back. But hey ho, I'm getting there. I saved a lot of like old photos and stuff to my laptop, and use about I want to say about 100, 200, 300 potato quality videos of the WTG, so I'm sure there'll be a time whenever all the potato footage will come out with it, so it will. At the time of me filming this, I still have 200 unlisted videos. Probably like a good 130 full cycles to do, I'd say. But I'm definitely getting there. I think whenever I started doing them, there was like 300 or 400 probably that were unlisted. I've been slowly but surely getting through them all. It's warmed up, so I will be back in a wee second, so I'll stick in that ultraphase too. On this. Yeah, that's enough. So I have a little bit of ultraphase 2 in the water going in. I think the wash machine's just finished eating, so it has. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely doing better now, so compared to before, big time. Just taking every day as it comes. Some days are better than others. So they are. I'll be back in a wee second, so no, I need to come in anyway. What? No, I need to dry out my wee thing. There's a fabric softener. really know what topics I want to talk about now. I suppose I could go on a ramble about my cleaning my room, but I don't think most people would want to hear about that. I still haven't had any joy with the Dyson gearbox, so I haven't. Although I did only put up a post about it yesterday, so I did. Just such a nightmare. Just don't know how on earth it's meant to push in. If I could work that one out, it would be great, but I think I'll do most of my washes for this today, so I will. I think I'll film bed and wash too. Not really. No. Don't even know where that went. Probably inside somewhere. I'm sure I'd probably do well as a motivational YouTuber, but I don't think that's quite my thing, so I don't. Because as soon as you start talking, then post a few videos, I'd probably run out of ideas, so I would. This machine's really quiet, so it is. I still can't believe I got one that doesn't make that flipping horrendous rattling noise. A lot of these 9 kilo ones were plagued with it, so they were. I think they make it because of the way that the shock absorbers are put on. The 2 shock absorbers on the left hand side are bolted to the bottom of the machine. And then the one on the right hand side is put into the proper bracket like they're meant to have. The cabinet's obviously been made to work so that it's like universal, but only for machines with 2 shocks. So because these have 3, they've just kept the design the same, but have it where the shock absorbers just bolt in. It's the same way that hot point bolt them in, and because of them being bolted into the into the cabinet, it's common for them to crack. So it is, but I've seen a lot of these where they make the horrendous noise from brand new. At least on YouTube anyway. And sure, like my Grundig made the horrendous noise too. The one I had in the house that lasted for 4 days. This one uses plenty of water too on the rinses. Because of it being Cotton's Eco model, it uses a lot more than the Eco 4060 goes. I definitely have to try out Cotton's Eco one of the days on it. Yeah, I think this one is definitely one of the best Aquatechs that ever left Beko's factory. For me, the new ones just don't compare to one of these. These are definitely my favourite. Aquatech's just very special to me because of my cousin's one, I think. But even this one, I think I like it more than my cousin's one because this one actually uses the Aquatech, so it does. Whereas his one only really uses it on the rinses. And sure, this one's broken too. Sure, it doesn't use the paddle properly. Whereas at least this one does. I think I have like 3 spare sensors for it just in case it goes wrong in the future. Because I'm sure like 10-15 years down the line, the sensors and stuff for these will probably be obsolete, I'd imagine. So if it is, it's broke. Anyway, hello, timestamp. Hopefully I will have seen that. Well, I don't know whether to put in them about the Aquatech phase or not. I don't really do like much about like load sensing or anything like that anymore, so I don't. It's just it is quite a bit of a hassle trying to find everything. It can be a wee bit annoying whenever you're doing so many videos, so I just kind of do them rough now. So I do where I don't include like anti-crease or anything like that anymore. So I don't, but I think like things like Aquatech phase on these ones I might. You see, I find whenever I was doing like the really descriptive descriptions, it took a lot of motivation to get me to do them. So it did. And it took me sometimes like an hour or more to get them all done. Whereas with the ones that I'm doing now where it's a wee bit simpler, it definitely doesn't take me as long. And it's really nice that I don't really talk about the cycle in the description because I feel like there isn't really much to talk about. You obviously see it in the video how it works, stuff. Aquatech phase, you might have noticed it in the pillows video on Cotton 60. It's also different on this one. I love it on this one. It doesn't do 3 long tumbles, instead it keeps the wash action the same, and well, it keeps it like normal action but does it on every 4th. I love it a lot more because the 3 tumble one, because of the way it was, particularly with like bedding and stuff, it would ball them up, so it would. The Bloomberg was really bad for balling up bedding. Limited to spin with it all the time. Quite interesting that it does that on Fast Plus 2. Normally, well, I mean fast. I think in the newer ones only Cottons, without any options would do that. It's kind of like it's programmed to have like 2 phases, but obviously they're both the same. So yeah. yeah, just remember, everyone, grades don't define you at all, so they don't. Like me, with my anxiety and stuff, I had to leave school early, so I did. Got absolutely nothing. And like, look at me now, being able to like fix all these machines and stuff. I think the way I look at it now is like, grades don't define you, it's talents and your personality that defines you. I love the way that the water just splashes off the garments. Never does that. It's lovely. Yeah, really like the Aquatech ones. I think I've realised now in life sometimes you have to lose everything to build yourself back up pretty much. So you do. That's definitely what happened to Mickey. Lost a lot of friends. Technically lost a lot of grandparents. Well, all my grandparents, but they're still with me now, so they are. You know. I don't think you can see me. Oh, you can. Kind of. In there. And yeah, like I had none of this. Whenever I lost everything, I just had the WTG. And now, like, look at us. Like, look at the channel too. Like, over nearly 4,000 subscribers is absolutely crazy. Really crazy. I never thought I would have, you know, got that many for filming washing machines. So I didn't. Like, whenever I left school, I had 600. I thought, like, for sure, like, the most I'd probably get would be like 1,000. YouTube's also a lot better than Instagram too. Like, I can't remember if I said about this whenever I was doing you know, clearing my Instagram and getting like everything sorted for my Instagram archives thing, I deleted my account. I know, actually I'm going a wee bit forward on myself. My Instagram ended up turning into like this 18+ page. Like, my feed, it was absolutely crazy. So it was really bad. It's crazy the stuff that site throws at you. Like, I know that YouTube obviously definitely has its flaws, but goodness, I think Instagram's a lot worse. It's just a horrible place. So it is. And yeah, like, I deleted my account, and then I realised, like, the White Knight store archives, I completely forgot them. So I did. I had to go back, and it ended up being even worse. So it did. Yeah, horrible place, Instagram. Absolutely horrible. It's not really like the community or anything on it, you know. It's more so just Instagram itself, the crap it throws at you to get you stuck on it. It's bad. I didn't have too much drama in the community, and to be honest, I haven't had any drama at all in recent years, so I haven't. But at the same time, I'm just a shy person who just does their own thing. I'm not on any group chats or anything. I'm quite quiet. I just film my videos and do my thing that way. So it makes me happy. So if I'm happy, we're all happy, aren't we? Yeah, perfection is very good, isn't it? Pump seems to be sounding a lot better on it too. I think that's probably because I've been using it, you know, in like hot washes and stuff. It's had a lot of hot water going through it. I absolutely love the sound of the pumps on these. That whole interm spin was absolutely gorgeous. Perfectly balanced, no window rattling. The machine wasn't even shaking that much, it was great. Love that. Legs are starting to get a wee bit sore from kneeling down. unbalancing always was this range's weakness. Let's see. Jumper was a bit all-shaped, so I think that might have been why I wasn't able to balance. At least that's one thing with this machine. Whenever I stick on the respin, I know it'll spin perfectly fine. Famous last words. I'll spin fine. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.